EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. We're waiting.
Breeze now on first down. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Hey, two.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And down he'll go at the 25. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
But it looks like they caught him off guard on second and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep to return to Cyrus Jones. And taken right at the 35. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run on 1st down. Turner, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Gun!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A first carry now for Caleb Dixon, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Lucky 56.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Gun!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into a pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Gun!
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. John Brown from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
4 down. Ready. Yellow waiting. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Let's go one more.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Pull down. Come on, get set, get set.
On second down, Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a third down and 5 to start things out.
Good. 5-4, ready. 4 down. Ready. Yellow weighty. Ready for check.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Now, we might start getting some props here in the booth. That one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Ready for check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now they'll throw with Breeze.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
On first down, Turner, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Play action. Now Jackson. And an alley to run. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Raven first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there. He had hit him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shovel the puppies as well. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's it, baby. That's it.
On second down, Turner. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Blue landing.
play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Jackson now looking to throw on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him for his second sack of the night. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Take four. Take four. Detroit. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Mike's 47.
They go play action with Jackson. Finding room to the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first.
No. Check. Patriot. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47.
They'll run now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Detroit!
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Jackson to throw on second down. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Now Jones. Nifty move. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, Then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
On second down now, Turner. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first.
Have an all-white rank. Couldn't hit if that ain't.